Good afternoon, anglers. Jay here with Finesse Anglers, and we're here with a brand new rod. This is the a rod by Abu Garcia. It's the Eradicator Real Finesse. This is the Dominant 2. There was a rod before this, which is the Dominant. This was released in August of 2019, I believe. With this one, it's supposed to be 20% lighter than the original. It's they use something called the Triarchy Force, which is their proprietary or marketing term for the way they put this rod together. But this rod, which I'm excited about, uses NanoAlloy by Toray, which is the same stuff they use in the Olympic Finesse prototype, which I really like. So this has a really good carbon, really highly flexible carbon, which graphite's not supposed to be flexible, but it's the most elastic, I believe. And this has titanium guides with torzite rings, so everything really top notch on this rod. It retails, I believe, for 37,000 yen, which is about $350 or so, but typically 350 plus shipping, you're looking at about 370 bucks. The cheapest I've seen it, most places have it for about 450, I guess, with the exchange rate and all, depending on the exchange rate. So all right, here we go, let's take a look. But before I start, this is 510. It's this can throw jigs that are 0.1 grams all the way to 4 grams, and line from 0.4 pounds all the way to 2.5 pounds. Really can throw those light jigs, and in small lakes and ponds and confined areas, since it's only 510. So really excited about it. Can't wait to give it a shot. I always wanted a shorter rod. Scared to go into the 4-foot size, but 5'10", a little less than 6 feet, maybe I could deal with. But we'll give it a shot. One thing about these JDM rods, they always have really nice packaging. just really gives a premium feel to everything you buy from there. This has a velvety touch to it. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Here is the bottom portion. I can already tell from here, this is much shorter. The butt's much shorter, and has a thinner blank, let's say, than the Phoenix or close to it. Definitely thinner than the Finesse. And here is the top portion. You can see right off the bat, great workmanship. I mean, no overruns, just really clean. There are the micro guide, titanium guides with torzite inserts. Really nice. Though, this does have a solid tip, so it does tubular up to here and then solid here. 99% graphite. So let's see if you can see where it shuts off. Boom. That's where it shuts off. And only 52 grams. In comparison, I believe the Finesse is about 70 and Phoenix around 79. This is super light. This is, you can really feel that it's super light. You can also very small, very thin, compact. This is a Fuji reel seat. I'm familiar with it. You can they call it blank touch design. You can touch theoretically touch the blank or feel the blank, and it's on a lot of our other rods like the Olympic Finesse, and I think also the Aries, which I really like. All right, there we go, nicely made. Okay, so products from Japan, I mean materials from Japan, but assembled in China. Japanese quality control, you can already tell it's beautiful. Let me see here, micro guide system, everything's in Japanese. This is what I was talking about, the Triarchy Force. Just the way it's assembled, I believe. All right, so really nice rod, really nice to look at. Look at that. Just look at the work. Torazite, 20% lighter also than a carbide, silicon carbide rings, I believe. All together, just super light. All right, let's go ahead and put this bad boy together and see how it bends. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. Let's connect the two pieces. Oh, okay, there are arrows here to help line up the bottom half and the top half. That makes it easy. I always like that. And there you go. It is. This is a light rod. I mean, definitely the lightest rod we have at 52 grams. This is incredible. This, like I said, does have the Nano alloy by Toray, which I really like. This is almost 100%, 99.9% carbon. So this is, you know, carbon's really stiff. Graphite rods, really stiff, but the NanoAlloy is by far the most flexible, I believe, allowing it to be the most flexible. And look at that. That's where it shuts off. So it shuts off fairly quickly relative to the rod length. And it's very light. Easily going to be able to cast those lighter jigs for sure with no problem. Shuts off right there. And we can compare that to a Phoenix Elixir, which we started with, and a lot of people use. It's a great rod. I do like this is considered a fast rod, but by US standards. The Japanese typically would probably classify this as a regular or a medium. You can see it shuts off much later, and it's much softer. See, look at that. Significantly heavier, and you could, I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely is a little more flimsy. And if we compare it, which one of our favorite rods right now, of course, is this also has the Toray, the NanoAlloy, and this is the Finesse by Olympic, and you can see, I believe this is going to have a similar, yes, see, it has a similar bend, shuts off similar to the Abu Garcia. Very nice. Definitely not as light, but this is a 610, so you can see that is a difference. Oh, I wanted to show you. Look at the difference in length, because this is a 510, but look at the difference in length and size of the blank. Significantly thinner, and just the way they designed it, everything is compact. I am lining up the real seats. It's over an inch difference, and look how much thinner. This has a lot more oomph to it. We'll have a little more backbone, I believe, than this one, than the Abu Garcia. And if I compare it to the Phoenix, if I line up the real seats, we're looking about an inch. The Olympic was about an inch, almost an inch and a half longer. This is about an inch. The action's very different. This would be a medium to regular action, and this is definitely fast, extra fast. I tend to use this, well, I intend to use this for the streams, smaller lakes, streams, where I won't be able to cast that longer rod. I could just get in, you know, with my waders through the brush or whatnot, and start jigging for some fish. Anyway, that's it. As usual, go ahead and leave us a comment or DM us if you have any questions regarding the rod. There's actually a follower that mentioned that they have this rod 2 of them, and so I'd like to get out with him at one of our local lakes and fish with him. See which models. I believe he has longer models. I don't know if they're ultralights as well, but I'd love to take a look. As usual, we'll go ahead and give you an update and let you know what we think. Really excited about this. I love how light and compact this rod is. And are they worth it? Yes. Everybody who's tried it, we've, here at Finesse Anglers, we've almost moved entirely to JDM, and we can cast far. We can as far, if not farther, than some of the other people we fish with other rods, and they look great, and extremely light. Like, I believe this is 79 grams, maybe 80. This is 79. This is above, I believe. Oh, this is 72. I'm sorry, 72. Sorry, this is 52 grams. This is nothing. You place a Soiree 500 or a Vanquish, which run 140 grams. You're right there at 200 grams. If you can find one less than about 130 grams, a reel that's 130, 200 gram jigging setup, just incredible. Well, in any case, what we're gonna do is test it out, give it a thorough run through here locally, as well as in the Sierras, probably on some crappie, some bluegill, some bass, and some different trout in the Sierras, and we'll give you an update, let you know what we think. But I'm really excited about this rod. This is something. Just looks good too, just looks great. All right. Oh, let me show you the difference between, let's say, the titanium. You see how the foot has a lot more metal here, if you can see this, than the titanium ones, which have a single foot. So does the Finesse single, adding to the lightness. Anyway, all right, that's all for now. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, comment section, DM me, and I'll do the best I can to answer. And we'll see you soon, and tight lines.